So, you want to have millions of dollars socked away for retirement, but have no idea how you're going to get there? Well, in this video, I'll show you the exact amount of money you need to save based on your age so you can put a real plan in place to hit your goal. Hey guys, welcome to Rob Wilson TV, where it's okay to talk about money because money is just a tool and you deserve to be wealthy just as much as the next person. So if you enjoy this type of content, please be sure to hit that like button and subscribe to my channel so that you never miss another upload. Now, in my last video, we talked about how much you need to save for retirement. And while the answer might be slightly different for you based on your unique situation, we settled in on a baseline lump sum of $2.5 million so that you can live comfortably on $100,000 a year in retirement. So we have the answer for how much you need to save. So the next logical question is, how, Sway? So today I'm going to give you another simple framework that you can use to determine the exact amount that you need to save on a monthly basis in order to hit your goal. And to help illustrate this, I created a calculator on my website for you at robwilson.tv/savings calculator. So let's go check it out right now. So over on the handy dandy Rob Wilson TV savings calculator, let's start with a nice round number goal of $1 million. Now, I know we've discussed needing more than that, but let's just stick with that for now. So here, if your goal is $1 million, let's say you graduate at 22 and the retirement age is 67, so you've got 45 full years to save for your retirement. And let's assume that you have zero savings at all because look, you're just a college graduate. You've been eating ramen noodles for the last couple of years. Now, let's also assume that you can average 10% return on your investments in the market. And that is about what the stock market tends to give you on a long-term basis. You see, the calculator tells you exactly what you would need to invest on a monthly basis in order to eliminate your shortfall, and that number is $95 a month. So if you're a college graduate, 22 with 45 years to save, if you can get 10% in the market, you only have to save $95 a month in order to retire with $1 million. This is huge. Please share this with any college graduates or people who are getting ready to graduate college that you know. Please share this number with them because it's very attainable and very doable. Now, let's illustrate what it would look like if you were a little bit behind the curve and you hadn't saved for a while. So let's say you're 52 and the retirement age is 67, so you only have 15 years to save at the same interest rate. Well, now you've got to save $2,400 a month. That's 25 times what the 22-year-old has to save. $2,400 a month, not impossible, but also not the easiest thing to do in the world. And so this really illustrates that if you get serious and you start early, you can absolutely do this. But let's go back to the college student for a second. And let's say you've got 45 years to save and you've got $10,000 in savings. So let's say your grandmother or your parents or somebody put some money away for you, and so the day you graduated college, you got a check for $10,000 and you decided to invest it for your retirement. Well, if you did that and you could get that 10% annual interest rate in the market, you'd only have to save $11.11 per month in order to retire with $1 million. So you don't have to be rich to start out, but if you do start out with a little bit of a cushion, only $10,000, that takes down what you would have to save per month to $11.11.
You hear me clear enough?
And I did a little bit of the math and I found out that the number is actually $11,319. If you did that, if you started out with that cushion as a college graduate, you wouldn't have to save one more penny in order to retire with $1 million. This is extremely doable. Wow. Now, let's go and talk about if we want to hit our realistic stretch goal of $2.5 million. And if you're the college graduate and you've got 45 years to save and you want to hit $2.5 million with zero savings in the bank, then you would have to save $238 per month in order to retire with $2.5 million. Again, extremely doable. This is not something that is out of the realm of possibility for somebody who's graduating college, even with a modest salary. But if we go and take a look at what the 52-year-old would have to do, if you only have 15 years to save and you have no savings and you wanted to retire with $2.5 million, you've got to save $6,000 a month Again, is it impossible? No. But is it something that you'd rather not have to do if you were behind the 8 ball and trying to come up with your retirement savings? Exactly. So this really points out that the longer that you have money making money for you, the better off you are. And this totally illustrates the power of compound interest. Now, what's important to note here is that there are lots of different ways that you can hit your retirement goal. You might start a business that's going to continue to pay you after you decide to stop working. You might sell your business or take your business public and get a big lump sum that you can live on for the rest of your life. Or you might have real estate that you can continue collecting rent checks on well after your working days are over. And we'll talk about a lot of those ideas in upcoming videos. But if you're looking for a simple framework that you can use to save and invest your way to your goal, this is how you do it. So there you have it. This is how you figure out the exact amount that you need to save on a monthly basis in order to hit your goal. And this is why it's so important to have specific goals and specific time frames, because once you know those two things, it's much easier to reverse engineer the steps you need to take to get there. And you can figure out the numbers that are going to work for you by using the tool on my website at robwilson.tv/savings calculator. So if you enjoyed this topic, please don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and please share this video with someone who needs to see it, because you might just help them change their financial life forever. But that's it for today, my friends. Stay tuned for more on 40 Days of Finance, and I'll see you tomorrow.